following material may contain sex, coarse language, and violence.
Of course! Of course!
I suppose I'll roll to look around. That's decent. 26.
It's exactly as described. And cold and miserable.
Oh, is it like is it not very big? Like
no, it's one room. You know these things. They're above ground. They're
I know. I know some of the bigger ones will do the thing where the stairs go down and there's more, but I'm guessing this isn't. No, okay.
There we go.
Okay, I'm going to go to the next one then. And if there's nothing here to see, proceed.
Next one has a gate on it.
I'll go to that one last.
Right. Yeah. This tomb is a little more impressive. It has a lovely crucifix on it as well, embedded into the door. So, like above the door, it's got like the eye.
Because
this has like a T, or it could just be a big T on the door.
Mister.
I'll look through that one.
Okay.
Well. Do I need to spot check, or is it also just a small one, so I don't really need to...
Well, you have to correctly determine how the door opens first.
Oh, okay.
Which is, again, ground sense of a...
Well, for a start, I'm going to assume it's the same as the other one.
Oh, okay, so then you're just like, my power against it. Okay, give me a powers check for that one.
Okay. Well, that's pretty good. 25.
The door heaves off of its hinge and slams into the ground. Broken debris fall out of the archway as the door itself cracks into 4 uneven pieces on the interior floor.
Wait, I broke it?
Yep. It was gonna give way anyway.
Oops.
Well, Roxanne,
I can fix that.
Vandalising graves now.
It'll take some time, but...
Alright then. I'll busy myself with looking handsome.
Well, if
Done.
you can do anything to try that gate again, but...
Alright, I'll try the gate again. Huh.
How did I do that?
24 to look when looking inside. Again,
Nothing of particular interest to you?
Okay.
You certainly don't see any secret doors or anything?
No hats.
No hats, no bundles of documents?
Yeah. And no further ways down.
You don't see anything like that with the 24.
Yeah. Of course, I'm going to come out immediately just saying, of course it's going to be in the one with the goddamn gate.
Anyway, the gate creaks open menacingly.
Good job.
The tomb has seen better days. The marble plaque facade chipped away in some areas, revealing the grey stone beneath. Moss and lichen spread around the fractures, eating their way into the cracks. The tomb is smaller than any of the others, and its heavy stone door is protected with additional rusting iron gate and engraved name over the lintel, worn and chipped away. The iron gate squeaks as you open it. There does not appear to be a lock on the door.
Interesting.
Probably why a gate was added.
So I can just move this without using power.
The heavy stone door grinds as it opens smoothly, the weight offset by a clever counterweight hinge. Within, musty darkness gives way, revealing the crypt as nothing but a set of narrow limestone stairs leading down into the earth. A damp, chill walls are less than even the crypt above, and the stairs are treacherous and slippery, edges rounded and their centres worn low. Wait, this isn't even a tomb!
Bingo, then.
No, it lied to us.
Yeah, and I think that's why this is where we're going to be.
No, I don't like it.
Spot check for 15 for any symbology on the inside of the...
Nothing.
Nothing. Cool. Shall we go?
Alright. The stair descends for what seems like an age. Eventually coming out in a dark passage, and we'll head back to Bonnie.
Kitchen.
Having completed your giant Subway sandwich,
Search kitchen.
the ground shakes ominously.
Find nothing in the kitchen.
Right. You
One.
search desultorily around the kitchen, distracted more by your giant sandwich than anything else.
It's the trope.
Gotta be done.
Following that, you move into the bathroom and relieve yourself after your giant sandwich.
It's only the polite thing to do on someone else's house.
Mayor was turning.
Saved them.
The toilet paper has been folded into a little arrow.
Put it back the same way. It's only polite.
Okay, so you know how to use toilet paper then.
That's confirmed.
Pretty sure I do.
I thought you'd been used to the 3 seashells.
I am used to them now, but that wasn't in the vault.
No, in the vault you just had to use a rag and that would get washed.
Pleasant.
You don't have trees to make all the paper.
Yeah.
Just use the reclaimed skin of all the mutants.
Why
What
must
do you
I
think
make
they use for book bindings? Like, what's his name? Burke.
Alright, downstairs.
You are downstairs.
Basement.
Oh, okay. And you open the door to the basement and walk on downstairs.
Yep.
Happy and safe because there's no illumination. You trip and fall down the stairs. There isn't one. Okay, you create a light knife and light your way down the stairs,
Yep.
and therefore don't have to make a check to not fall down the stairs. You reach the bottom and there appears to be a perfectly ordinary basement. Oh wait, how would you know? There's a like a little wood shop down here. Someone's set up. It's got like a vice on it, and there's like an adze and a maquette and things like that. A partially completed handmade chair sits under a dust cloth, which you twitch aside to see what it is. Several wooden children's dolls sit on a shelf over there awaiting painting, grinning at you mawkishly. A little train, made of wood, again, sits on another bench table, drying wet. It is painted in various bright colours like red, yellow, and grey. You look at the train even closer. The tiny train has 8 tiny little spider legs coming out the side of it.
I'll leave.
Okay. You turn around and you notice a door under the stairs.
That spider thing's still moving.
It's not moving at all.
I'll check the doorway.
It appears to be made of stone. The door set into it is a heavy oak model with iron straps banding onto it.
Locked, does it? No, it looks solid and
The door has a lock in it, but when you try the hefty handle, the door opens.
solid.
Darkness beyond, and stairs going down, and dim illumination beyond. A damp, rough-hewn walls head down the staircase into the darkness down further.
Smell?
You can.
Doesn't smell fishy.
No?
Not salty.
No.
Alright, I'll shut the door.
Okay.
And, yeah, I'll search the room for anything else. Like another doorway, maybe. You know, the big. What was that?
That was me.
Okay. 13.
That wasn't.
I'll turn around.
So, that spider train?
Yeah.
Gone.
Well, I'm out.
There's a spider train on the stairs. A little puff of smoke comes out of its stack, and its horrible grimacing mouth goes. scuttles forward on the step a bit. Your light knives disappear as they get close. Scuttle, scuttle. It's getting closer. The back carriage wriggles a bit as it gets ready to spring.
I'll get some throw it, something else to throw at it.
Okay, where?
The wooden chair leg.
You run over towards the wooden chair, hoping to grab it by the leg, and another little spider train comes out from underneath it. Scuttle, scuttle. It licks its lips at you.
I'll shoot it.
With?
My gun.
Go right the fuck ahead.
I will.
I love it. Gun
Initiatives.
solves all the problems.
I'm going on 11. Oh, we're not on 11 actually, because the initiative works backwards to the correct way.
18.
You go first.
Right. I will shoot.
Hand trembling with panic, you shoot. -2.
Oh, nice.
Natural 20.
-2 is a natural 18. Alright, you shoot the train and it explodes in wood splinters. You hear more scuttling as from under the bench. 2 more spiders.
Up the stairs.
There's a spider on the stairs. A spider train on the stairs.
Then I'll shoot the spider train on the stairs.
Okay, but let's get some initiative from the spider train on the stairs in you. I think I'm going first.
Probably, yeah. Would you get 20?
I got 19.
Yeah, I got 10.
Yeah. The spider train scuttles forwards and leaps at you. What's your dodge?
12.
That's a tie. Defense wins. Bonnie ducks at the last moment, letting out a small shriek as it flings overhead. Sticky goo following it. She scrambles up the stairs as was her original intent, clawing and stumbling up them, slamming the door behind her and leaning against it, panting.
Yep.
That's about right.
Looking around for anything upstairs.
Silence falls.
Waiting for Jen to come down because she would have heard the gunshot.
Jen, eventually, like 5 minutes later, saunters downstairs. Just like, well, it doesn't seem to be anything terribly interesting up there, except it seems that Mr. Watson here appears to like dressing in women's clothing.
What?
He's a cross-dresser, a transvestite. It's a deviancy.
There are things in their basement.
Good. Oh my god, you're white as a sheet. More than normal.
It looked like a train, but
In
it
the
had,
basement.
it was a little toy train and it had legs, and it launched itself at me. And there were lots of them in there.
Looks like we better deal with it then.
Did you not hear me shoot?
You shot?
Yes.
I don't hear anything. There's still 6 rounds in your gun.
I
Nah. Are you alright, Bonnie?
I
Come
fired.
over here and sit down. Let me check you over.
I fired this.
Oh my god, you're warm.
I-
Like, actually quite hot, Bonnie. I mean, temperature-wise.
Yeah, I fired this. It's still loaded,
Observation tells me you didn't.
but
Bonnie? Let me get you a glass of water and a sandwich.
I don't know. Okay.
No, we're broken into a place. I have to check out the kitchen and make a big sandwich.
There's no more. Don't have the mayo. It's bad.
Here's literally all of the sandwich ingredients.
He
He comes out with 2 pieces of bread. You're definitely not Alex.
Why would he leave some for you? Would he?
It's tradition.
I don't know the rules. I told you that at the start.
Gesundheit?
I don't know what's going on here. There's a wee door.
Okay. Tell me what you saw.
I went down the stairs, and there was this work area where he's been making furniture, and there was wooden toys with faces, dolls on the shelves, and there was this train thing with 8 spider legs. I didn't think much of it. Obviously,
Wow,
it looked
Bonnie's
like.
but Roxanne's been telling people things exist again.
But so I searched the room trying to see if there's another one of the big doors down there, but I found a small door just underneath the stair stone. I opened that up and it leads further down. I thought,
Well, you should probably check that out.
but I thought I better not do it myself. That's why I shut the door. I turned around and the spider thing wasn't on the shelf anymore,
Then I turned around.
and it was on the stairs. I backed away from there. I threw my knife at it, and the knife disappeared before I got to it.
We better be very careful when we're checking this out there.
Well,
I'll go first.
Powers didn't work, and the fact that I shot one, splintered into wood.
I'm not calling you a liar, but there's no evidence that you fired your gun.
That's the problem. Did I hallucinate down there?
So what you're saying is you think there might be something down there making you hallucinate?
Possible.
Alright. Let me show you how we deal with it on the surface. Take you into the kitchen, take the handkerchief out of a very proper woman pocket thing, folds it over, soaks it, wraps it around your face. Give me yours. Thank you. Temporary solution.
Let's try that. Let's try this.
She'll open the door.
I'll light up the way. Head down. Bang.
It's going to make a very interesting
So I'll head down.
Okay. Downstairs is as described. Little train sitting on the bench still.
Still on the bench. No splinters anywhere.
No.
I'll point at it. It's a family, you actually understand what he says. And I'll point to the door and show her the door. I'll open the door. Hand her a light dagger.
Disappears the second she touches it.
Yeah. I'll start heading down.
Yeah! Well, Derek, as amusing as all of that was, you exit out from under the gallows.
Haul myself back out into the knot.
And we need to come back to you because we're still not caught up with how late in the day it is for you.
Oh my god. Did it feel like I was down there for that long?
No, I felt like it was about 10-15 minutes.
Okay.
When in reality, it was 5 hours.
Jesus.
It's an epic battle, and you won.
Yeah. Well,
5 hours of battling, and you won.
had to
No
use the
witnesses.
gun.
No witnesses. Body's gone too.
Did he win?
Did he find himself?
Had to give up on fighting and shoot him in the face.
Because he knew he wasn't man enough.
No man enough. Daddy wouldn't need a gun.
Couldn't use Daddy's
Daddy's
skills.
not beating him.
Sure, he could if he really tried. He's just can't be bothered. You know, he's got a family now.
Do you know what kind of lengths would he have to go to? You don't want to do that. It's got nothing to do with your dad's a big coward.
Stop that.
Does the doubt begin to creep into your head now that you've witnessed the raw fury of this thing?
Doubt in himself, maybe.
Doubt claws at Derek's heart, but we're going back to Alvin, as I said. Hi, Alvin. You arrive back at the hotel. The hotel manager rushes out from behind the desk, and he's like, "Oh, welcome back, welcome back. I'm afraid I don't have any towels ready. I'm terribly sorry. I could get some ready. It'll be a while, though. Should I run a bath?"
Nancy, would you like a bath?
"Yes, please." And she'll lean and be like, "It will keep him out of her hair for a while."
Oh, please do.
Now, if you will come to my room, perhaps we can discuss sheathing these swords.
Gotcha.
She doesn't know he's gay.
No, it's great.
Then Alvin will lay out on his bed the roll and unroll the thing with all of the swords in it and the thing
They're
that
awfully
he...
black. Not that that's a bad thing.
Well, I mean, how much trouble can I get in for stealing more stuff from the university than I've already...
If they don't catch you, none.
Exactly.
I made a whole career on that until I ran into invisible mine boxes.
Yeah, it's kind of hard to deal with.
I think I've worked out how to defeat that ability, though. They're still objects.
I mean, I would probably just try and punch them down or something.
Not an option when you don't have the kind of power. "26 swords. 13 of them light, 13 of them dark. What can it mean?"
Alvin will actually pick up one light in one hand, one dark in the other, and just see it like ding, ding.
Can I get a fortitude check out of that?
Oh, here we go.
DC 30.
Oh. Well, if anyone is going to be able to make it, it's Alvin.
Yeah. Well, it depends on what form.
I'm going to have to look up the Terry Crews fortitude thing there. Okay.
It's a possibility, I take it.
No, it's not. Not natural 20.
Potato chips!
I get to...
Double sir!
22.
Okay, cool. Take 12 points of damage. You get hurled across the room as as one flares with light and one flares with not light, and you have a horrifying visage before you of a great pit of lava above a giant column of clouds pulling back to reveal an angry bearded man throwing lightning bolts everywhere.
At that point, that would put me on like -4 health.
Okay, you go unconscious. Naturally, you drop both of them when this happens, so you can't more damage. Well, Roxanne, we're back to you a lot quicker than I expected.
Down the stairs we go!
The passage is rough-hewn, but well-beamed and propped. Iron rings have been driven into the walls, and an old rope strung through them, acting as handrail of sorts. An iron bracket which might once have held a torch hangs on one wall.
Well, on the way down, Roxanne will just brush her hand against the walls and just to briefly test, now that I'm underground, my power's working.
Your powers do not seem to be being hindered in any way, but the wall is obtuse to your blandishments.
Just brief sensing, just to see if they're functioning in any way, more than anything. And I'll just keep going down until the stairs end or something takes my notice.
You are off the bottom of the stairs now. You are in a passage.
No, keep going through the passage,
Okay.
until something, basically.
You come to a crossroads.
T-shaped or cross?
Cross. This definitely is a lot of some things.
Put my hands again and see if I can map out the tunnels.
You can feel the tunnel go off in that direction, that direction, that direction, and everything becomes a confusing mess.
My range is severely limited down here. It's probably that damn asteroid or whatever it was.
They're not designed for fizz.
Yeah.
Guess we'll go right for a start.
Right. You head off down the cold tunnels. Seeping wind blows past you now and then, carrying a salty smell. You come to another cross section.
Right again.
The tunnels all seem the same. Eventually, partway down here, you come across a rail, as in a cart rail. Two tracks disappearing into the ground, with sleepers beneath them. The gauge is too narrow for a train, but they head off down the tunnel, eventually coming to another crossways. This one with a complicated rail switching mechanism, like a turntable. Is Roxanne making such a map?
Sure. I'll
On.
bring out a notepad and pencil and make a note. I know my notepad is only like that size compared to what I've got, so...
You did buy paper from.
Oh, I bought bigger paper. That was more for like doing rubbings and stuff. So the rail line, okay. I'll follow the rail line.
It goes in 4 directions.
Oh wow, okay.
Like I just finished saying, there's a
Sorry, I was-
complicated rail switching thing
Yeah.
with the basically a turntable.
Wait, so it went in 4 directions. But we weren't walking along it before we got here?
Yes, I told you that too. Partway down the passage, there is a rail line, I said.
Yeah, but so that just ends.
I also said it disappeared into the ground at its terminus. It went down into the ground and there was just ground.
Oh, I see. Okay, now I understand. Sorry, I didn't know how it went into the ground without there being a hole. Now okay.
It just sort of does.
Yeah. I think I know what you mean. Ground's like covering it and
Yeah,
stuff.
you would be able to accomplish that.
Yeah.
Turns out you did, further back in time.
Carry on ahead.
You go ahead. This tunnel is more damaged. Piles of rock and shale line the sides. Discarded buckets, broken wooden buckets. A skeletal hand comes out from beneath a pile of rubble near a broken beam. This area seems to be more recently added to in terms of collapse. Perhaps the recent quakes have dislodged some of the stone. A broken oil lantern also lies nearby. Scraps of paper lie around, but there is nothing written on them. Not anymore. You carry on past this. The carcasses of several animals are piled up near the edge. Long dead. Long dead. Carcasses? I should have just said skeletons.
Bones, yeah.
Eventually, the tunnel comes to a T section. Left and right. The mine track ends at the T section. The
Ah,
cart track ends at the T section. Ahead of you, clearly there had once been another passage, but it is thoroughly blocked off. Not even Roxanne would be able to move that without risking bringing everything down on their heads. Dix has been quiet the entire time.
It's a maze down here, and there doesn't seem to be anything to point us where to go.
It's quiet down here too.
Yeah, too quiet. Has the breeze been getting any stronger than it is?
There is no breeze down near this end.
Oh, okay.
It would have been coming from behind you.
No, I am actually going to turn around now.
Back the way we came.
Mm-hmm.
Love bones that much.
No, the air is getting staler.
Right. Suffocation might be a real risk.
Let's head back to where the rail tracks had that turning thing.
Mm-hmm.
I'll head back there.
You were right.
And then I will go left this time. Oh, sorry, from my perspective it would be right, sorry, but left from
Okay. You turn right and head down the passage. There is no rope in the iron rings down this passage. There are a number of discarded mine implements and several piles of cloth.
Extremely old, I'm guessing.
How would you even know?
How brittle they were.
The tools?
Covered in dust. Oh, the cloth, I mean.
Oh, no.
Oh.
Fairly recent. No layers of dust or anything on them.
I'll examine them. I'll pick up the cloth and...
The cloth, made of some kind of cloth, feels clothy to you. Its black folds spooled out to your inspection, and you discover you are holding some kind of hooded robe.
Interesting. This could be handy.
It's hardly your size.
As long as it's not too small.
Too small? You'd have to be Andre the Giant to fit in that thing properly.
Then who is this for?
Andre the Giant.
You think Andre the Giant is
Or the
a creature?
Dread Pirate Roberts. Huh?
Sure.
Huh? The Dread Pirate Roberts. Oh, no.
What are you doing?
You know, for a musician, you're terribly uncultured.
This is some reference I'm not getting.
Clearly.
Okay, so you think Andre the Giant is some creepy underground cultist?
No, like, they would have to be bloody huge. Like, I don't even think Anne could wear that and not look small.
Well, it hasn't been here long from the look of it. I wonder why it was just abandoned here.
Maybe Andre the Giant's a nudist.
Is it got any pockets?
No, a mind cultist nudist.
Do we leave it or do we take it?
Let's take it.
Okay. You add it to your inventory.
Sure. Put it in the pack.
The cloak feels cold in your pack.
Yeah. Carry on.
A gust of salty breeze slams into your face.
Okay, I think we're heading towards... You hear that?
You know what?
I don't know, like some kind of weird croaking noise. Like with a voice behind it.
You're making that up just to try and spook me.
No.
You're like, Dex, there's ghosts.
I don't believe in ghosts.
Yeah, me neither.
I think it came from further down. I'm throwing my gun.
Are we sure there's no clues back in that direction?
What direction?
Or a kitchen.
Back that way.
What, back towards the crossroads again?
Yeah.
Why, what's wrong?
Well, I can't help but notice you're getting real cagey and you pulled your gun out.
Mm-hmm.
If we go back that way, then we're safer.
Yeah, but with this danger, there's more answers.
yes.
Knew you were going to say that. Sometimes the only answer you get is bang.
Find out. Let's keep going.
This is how we always die in the danger room.
It is not. This is
Yes, it is.
scenarios never come up.
You always say, let's check it out, Scoob, and then we go in there and we die.
That's never happened.
It happens all the time, every time, forever.
Is this a comic book? It's fine to fire a gun in confined circumstances, or God
This
by
is
years?
this is pretty comic book
Yeah.
setting.
As long as there's no gas.
Situation.
So you go towards the, I suppose the.
Okay, eventually you come to an 8-way split in a larger sort of
Okay.
ballroom, as in ball-shaped.
I think I know what you mean. So that it
You
can
come out of
split off
the
more.
8th tunnel, sort of thing. There's a at the point of each intersection there is a bracket where a torch might be hung in, and all of these tunnels have the rope in rings that I mentioned.
Damn.
Where?
No, I mean, I'm just cursing here because now there's 8 different ways to go.
Ah, yes. 8 or 7.
And that's not including all the other pathways we saw back there.
Well, knowing you, you'll want to go out of that tunnel there,
What's that?
because it's the one with the fresh footprints.
Good spot. Let's go to that one.
Where's the other one's got the footprints?
So which one's got the fresh footprints?
The one heading, and you wouldn't know this, northeast.
Northeast. I'm assuming we came in that way.
Hey, you can assume all the things you want.
So
The point of this place is to make you lost. I'm not helping.
I'm going to go out there. They're northeast. Okay.
The tunnel trudges on long. Occasionally you do see that, like a fresh dirt footprint all by its lonesome, which is why you don't turn off any of the intersecting side tunnels. No matter how much shimmering gold is immediately visible in a cave right beyond one of those side tunnels.
I don't care about gold.
It would imply the creepy builders here, which you know investigate the gold.
The footprints go this way.
Okay, let's just ignore the very, very obvious pile of clue and move on.
Do you know it's gold? It's just a gold. Okay, let's go look at the gold then.
Okay, you move 12 feet, and there's a pile of golden objects that was clearly visible, shining with light from your light.
Damn.
The objects are strange and sinuous, beyond any rational description, except they kind of looked like cetacean in a lot of ways. There's a ring which has what looks like rays of light coming out of it, but when you look closely, they're clearly carved to be tentacles, like an octopus or something. There is some kind of dagger or sword. It's a short one, though, made out of these same cursed lines, woven together in the same strange greenish gold. Here is a statue, 2.5 feet tall, of some grotesque creature, scaled as its body as it crouches there, talons biting into the plinth it is on, also fashioned in gold. Small bat-like wings shroud its back, and its head a hideous mass of writhing tendrils.